how is this going? Just finishing getting set up. Start. Welcome to Bad End Theatre. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. I'm the demon doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Ooh, okay. So this is going to be probably have like a good, bad, and then in between playthrough. Okay. Play nice. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. Well then. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. Demon doll. No, I want the demon doll. Fine. You control the human doll. You are a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Let's play nice. You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why? This isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theatre whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. But now, you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from that doll's perspective. Yes, my theatre actually doubles as a puzzle game. Momo! Boop! Now, try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. Okay, so this time will be wicked, with the demon doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? You kill the human doll in cold blood. How ruthless! Howdy doody! End tutorial. Reset the stage. And I had set the demon doll to be wicked. You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? We're gonna play nice, and he's gonna be wicked. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it just kills you. End tutorial. Alright, now, we are both going to be hostile and wicked. I'm the demon doll. Going to attack it. You both attack each other at once and die together. Alright, let's do one last one. You both attack each other at once and die together. Alright, I'm done. Do you understand how to play? I think I got it.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Lisa.
What?
Say hi, Lisa.
You want to say hi to everybody? Go ahead, say hi.
Hi, Sue.
Okay. This game save your This game saves your progress automatically. So just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Ooh. Momo says hi. Okay. She said okay. Alright, so who should we start off as? The hero, the maiden, the underling, the overlord. Underling. You are a demon underling in service of the overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to... Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the overlord anyway. That's a lot of standing in one place and staring into nothing. Are you poking fun at me tripping over my words? You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the overlord for a day off. Well, this is gonna go well. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know? What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations. Oh, okay. I felt it was gonna be like just chaos, so. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Or let's not, or let's overthrow her. Let's overthrow her. No, you're sick of this overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it is time for a change of management. Your friends suggest that maybe you shall be the new overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of a rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Chaos! Oh no, why is it deleting it? It should not be. Alright, hold on. It timed you out. to figure out why. Is it still... Does it still have you timed out? Okay. I still don't know why it deleted it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'll just have to keep an eye on. Make sure it's not doing that again. Because it's not like you were saying anything inappropriate. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them that you'll talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some of your time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Gobble her up, or tell her to quit yelling. But what if I want to woo her? I mean, both options might get the job done. No, I'm kidding. Tell her to quit yelling. When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. Because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. the bottom line, from whatever you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. Well, I guess the assassination plot has been forgotten about. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. Why? I thought this was going to be chaotic. Not... No brains! Right? Right? For now! Oh, wink, wink. I cannot wink. Like, legit, I can't wink. She gives you a look and say, "That was just a joke, of course." Oh, wait. She gives you a look and you say, "That was just a joke, of course." I don't know. I don't know what voice I'm gonna go with him. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Avenge your fallen comrades or save yourself. This guy. This guy just watched all of his buddies who were mostly stronger. Huh? What? Do you want to wear this? Okay. You gonna go watch TV Land? Okay. Who mostly had friends that were significantly more powerful than him. And one of the options is avenge your fallen comrades. Right? You see that? One of his buddies' heads just got lobbed off. I think we're gonna have to escape that way. Save yourself. You look around at lifeless... You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known for as far back as you can remember. You feel glad to not be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon, this kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you'll start a new life. far away from any humans or demons. Yes, exit stage and then away. Where you'll live peacefully, alone, in some deep, dark forest somewhere. Deserter, underling, end. Reset the stage! Okay. Oh, hungry? Disloyal. Alright. Yeah, I know I can just choose the different bits. But I go through it. This is fun. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It is unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. Ooh, look. A nothing. I'm going to stare. A little bit more staring. Okay, that's enough staring. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she's kind of a snob, totally deserved to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's not. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You were actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. I feel like I butchered a coup d'etat. No, I still can't. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. But you're still going to be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. There, that's the chaos I want. Happy chaos. Chaos. Okay. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, which I don't know why we're going to the human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. I'm hungry. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a chaos! Chaos! Without so much as a second thought, and you feel quite proud of that. Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, hold on 1 second. 1 second, what is going on? Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Nom, 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 nom. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that it's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Change your mind and leave, or put on a show. You know what? Let's continue putting on a show. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience screams grow louder. Applause! Poor old man. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty dance, striking the villagers down, you fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You are just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtain closes. Performer, underling, and reset the stage! Okay. So now, we're just gonna do... yeah. Had a maiden as a meal, and had an old man as a snack. This time we're just gonna go the disloyal route. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your funds tell you. Okay, we're gonna skip past... Let's overthrow her, because we're going the disloyal route. No, you're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. And your friends suggest maybe you should be the new Overlord. Ooh, okay, so should I bring this back to the village again? And then just turn around and leave? Or should I go the route of the whole fight? We'll do the fight first, and then we'll do the turn around and leave. Ooh. What? I need a cough drop. Coffee drop! Drop of coffee. Not coffee, but
What?
it's medicine. What did I do with my headset? There it is. Okay. Okay, we're gonna reread that. Okay. Tell her to quit yelling. Get down. Really? When you think you didn't move it high enough. Now, she started talking to you like you're friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you. Because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. It sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. The Overlord asks where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you were a little shit and didn't do what you were supposed to. Because you are a disobedient little brat. Oh yes. And while you were being a little brat, you decided to tell her that you planned on killing her. She gives you a creepy look and you go, ha ha ha, good joke. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's time for a nap. Crisis averted. A few hours after sleep, you're brutally wakened up. How rude. Give it. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. No, come on. Go. Go? Seriously? You're supposed to even be in bed. Hi. What do you want to watch? Peppa Pig? All right. Okay. Sorry about that. There we go. For now, you emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Avenge your fallen comrades. Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, or who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. Aw, that was his buddy. He bought him treats. You liked that god. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. Blech. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain. Only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fades. Right? That was so nice. Like, it's like, oh, I'm feeling bad today. Here, have lots of chocolate and cuddles and food. Yes. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling end. I would say that wasn't really a bad end. I think that was a good end. Reset the stage! Alright, I think we have one last one to do. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna... Okay, so this part actually doesn't matter. This part does. Okay, now we're gonna... Give me the foods. All the foods. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset just at the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you'd commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably wouldn't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequate. Wow, I can say that word, you know. Adequately refreshing. Refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'd take a nap. What? What? We're fighting again? But... What? After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sounds of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk. Ah, so it looks like we came to this route anyway. Right? Hello? I am streaming. New shirt? New shirt?
I had this for a while.
Oh, okay.
I had this since I worked at Universal.
Uh-huh. You should totally watch.
I'm trying to get all my stuff set back up so I can join the city.
Okay. Put me on in the background. I think I'm hilarious. That's not egotistical at all. Alright. Shall we save ourselves or avenge our fallen comrades? Well, we were going nom nom nom, so we might as well continue going nom nom nom. Who does this guy think he is, coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? I mean, you just went to his town, ate a maiden, and nommed on an old man. The hero's gonna be kinda angry. Just saying. Not only that, you lured him straight to the rest of your people. Like, you, comrades, you lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard, who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kind of down. Like, this is the part that bothers me the most. Like, it was a nice guard. How could he kill him like that? Alright, I'm skipping this part because it hurts my feelings. Okay, we're resetting the stage. Okay, so we're gonna go through each of the characters And then we'll go through the mix and match of the different things, words, happenings. Yes. All right. I want to save the hero for last. So I'm going to do the Overlord. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the highest standard like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. I mean, I didn't just say, I thought I was so funny. Am I being called out? I think I'm being called out. Just a little bit. Oh, he looks so cute like that. They're saying something of how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Alright, so, do we tell them to get back to work, or do we just grant them the day off? I mean, I am a very kind and generous leader. Let's tell them to get back to work. No, I'm kidding. Let's grant them the day off. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today. Give it to me. Give it to you or to them? You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap a little while. Being Overlord sure is great. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her pending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. Hi, it's my destiny to be captured by you and held prisoner for the rest of my life. I was getting impatient for all this, so can we speed things along? You appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her that you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. I know. Going against fate, it sucks. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough? How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think that this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. Ooh, maybe the Overlord can woo her. I don't know why I'm just stuck on, like, setting the maiden up with everybody at this point. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Antisocial, or let her stay a while. I want to see how this one goes. Crunch. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. I don't even know where I'm going with these voices. You're surprised. You're surprised to hear her thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I lost it. Fuck. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You laughing at me. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. All the people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. Oh, I'm shipping them. I'm shipping them. Ah! You can't tell if she's into you or not. You notice the sounds of battle have started ringing through the castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings roughhousing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that. Your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. Ha! But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces, all strewn about the castle, has really taken it out of you. That hero did this. There's so much blood. Why did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for this hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses and realizing his wrongdoing, but you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. You haven't had it with these humans, always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back, and you lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there is nothing left of the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Wrathful Overlord, and I have goosebumps. Ah! Reset the stage. All right, Overlord. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by Skip. Right? Alright, so the goosebumps are now settling. Okay. Tell them to get back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underling and lie down, and lie down in your nice and comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing, you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick. Just another one of your amazing talents, says the Overlord. You awake to a knock at your door. The underling from earlier has brought back some company. You thought you told the underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break away from the castle. You scold them, and ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. Underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. I wonder if I take just little... I want to get them together so bad. So she's come here to speed things along. You'll appreciate her honesty, but regret to inform her that you never had any plans to capture any humans. Psych! She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think that this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stay and talk to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. We did it this way, and then I don't wanna... tell her she better go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figured you may as well go back to bed now. But you don't get to rest very long. Why does everybody keep disturbing my slumber? Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from this one? Will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on thick, black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. Right? Oh wow, a new development! You'll see them in hell. Burned Overlord. Reset the stage! I want to see something real quick. Skip. Day off. Skip. Stay a while. Skip. Okay, so no, that just does that. Okay. Okay. We are now gonna be the maiden. I feel like I missed something, but hold on. You know what? We're gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna skip this. Go back to work. But that's still. Let's save it. Yeah, no. Okay. Maiden time! Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, alright. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon Overlords apparently love capturing those. Right? I must get them together. Come on! They'd be perfect for each other. You think of how you haven't heard. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone. But maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in a church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find the demon. Just to, you know, see what happens. It's because of the note. It's because of that fucking note. Ah! Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for a hero to come save you. Or introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. See what happens. You tell them that you are thinking that maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to really... The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. But he's adorable, so it's fine. They agreed to take you to their master nevertheless. Nonetheless, I should really get better at reading. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. Wait, I can do that better. Except that hurts. Okay. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the Overlord turns to you, looking very interested. What's up? What's up? What do you want?
Chocolate.
More chocolate. It is past your bedtime, and you want more chocolate. I think we're done with the chocolate for tonight.
Okay.
Can you go watch more TV Land? Go watch more TV Land. Okay? You explain why you've gone, and she squints at you. Easy there. What? Yeah, if I do that a little too hard, it just scrapes up too much in my throat. It turns out... It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, that a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along, but it's just that you haven't been. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. Nice. you ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. I've heard that kind of voice, but alright. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems to be the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. Oh, does this mean I can ship them here? Can I ship them here? Can we do it? Ah! You insist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we having some issues? Alright. I think we're back. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you are raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. Can we do it? Can we ship them? Let me get my stamps out. I'ma ship them. Please, I wanna ship them. Come on. Well, I'm already shipping them, but please give me that ship. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but... right? But it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. Come on. Please kiss. Please kiss. Please kiss. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? That hero is a definite block. Yeah. Even if she were to capture you now, you think that this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free.
This is a theater. They're gonna kiss after, just meeting each other.
Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. The butterflies! Alright. But then, a hero barges into the room. And the sound cuts out. Oh, the fact that the sound just cut out. Like, I don't know whether you can see it, but now all the hairs on my arm just fucking stood up. Holy crap. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Yup. The chicken bug. Yeah, I got sidetracked because I'm bored. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and out to the hall. She's wailing. You could only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who you had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human in front of you. It's clear now that you have been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow manage to slip past the Overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never looked back. Escaped, Maiden, and A. So there's a B. Reset the stage! Alright, so we're gonna skip that part. Shout for a hero to come save you. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain you're a maiden from the village. You tell him that you are thinking that maybe you could understand your role if you were to hurry and get taken away by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord.
Your future wife.
You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens.
I mean, you captured my heart.
You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen, and then a hero would come to your rescue. No, come to your rescue. You don't want to believe that you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. And how to stay with her forever. Wait. Okay. Did I skip past the entire thing? Maybe. Okay. Oh, okay, because there's only one route, I guess, for that. And then, once I click different options, then I guess we could start getting the different... Although the music just stopped. Oh, hi. Beep, beep, boop. All right, you are the hero. You are the hero. You like to think yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinarious, and from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped, and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Oh, that would have been... Whew. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? Don't get it. You're happy to... You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. Stares off into distance. Deep staring. Staring. Okay, that's enough staring. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder, how will you ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own? If you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Oh, maybe there's a way. Maybe there's a way that he doesn't have to kill everybody, and then the maiden and the Overlord
Could be happy together.
ask if they'll let you in. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There is no time to hesitate.
Destroy the Overlord. No!
Ask the Maiden what's going on. I'm literally trying to do my best to ship those two together. The Maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here of her own volition. That was a pretty... Oh my! That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do. But no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave. You casually exit the castle. You try to make conversation with the Maiden, but she's pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room. Is she shy? She suddenly stops in her tracks, and you turn your head and ask her what the deal is.
Oh, is this it? Will she confess her love for the Demon Overlord?
Oh, the Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. You can't help to feel relieved you got the Maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off toward the burning castle. Panic sets in. You follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick, you've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The Maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander, hero, and B. Ooh. Reset the stage! Okay, so we're gonna skip. I guess we'll be dutiful this time. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters, right? It was very sad the whole castle burned down because they overthrew her. These monsters, if you want to reach the Overlord, cut through the demon army. You'll gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the Maiden. There are evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That is what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. You find the Maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you expected. But for some reason, you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Destroy the Overlord! You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile. offering the maiden your hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. Oh no! I didn't want to hit that button. Return. You escort the maiden home. She's awfully quiet on the trek back to the village. No! No! She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving the hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant hero end. Alright. Okay, so we are selecting every single option. And we're gonna play as the underling. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That is what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing on one place, staring into nothing. Okay, that's enough staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only want to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turns into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Let's not. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. What? Oh no. The others nod, but don't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat. Ooh, I said it this time! Would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mysterious ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. You're in a good mood today. I'm rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You haven't guessed it would even be very nice. So, So this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would even be possible to understand each other before now. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line is, from what you gather, she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. Ooh, wait. I'm thinking. Maybe depending on certain little options and how the others are supposed to act, maybe we can get them shipped together. You apologize for disobeying her, but the hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you might be forgiven. Okay, so we were forgiven. Oh no, there's battle. Oh no, there's battle. Save yourself! Okay. Okay, so we don't want antisocial. We don't want disloyal. We want polite and diplomatic? Maybe? Day off. Stay a while. Oh, he doesn't look like he's covered in blood. He does not look like he's covered in blood. Please. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have captured by your kind. Oh, we have a different ending. Captured? Not at all. I wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confused feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Ooh, keep her here or let them go. We're gonna have to do both. Keep her here. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You'll grant her her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all, and if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. Oh no! Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do this. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Okay. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards the maiden and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Oh wait. Did I knock my sound out? Yes, I did. There we go. Alright, being that I didn't hear do Dumb Ways to Die. Dumb Ways to Die. She wanted to stay here with you. That hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. You'll be sure this maiden is very safe from now on. Selfish Overlord End. Okay, we're gonna do that again. And we're gonna take away the possessive trait. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna skip. We're gonna let them go. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plop into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door and you're having trouble forcing it open. What is it? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke up thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Okay, so that's still the burned overlord end. Okay, so we have to get a different combination. What about diplomatic, heroic? Let's see. Day off. Stay. Nope, he's covered with blood. Ah, you've gone soft. How could you have let your guard down like that? How unfair. After all you've done to avoid this outcome, you can't outrun your destiny. The hero always slays the overlord. No one. You should never have trusted a human. You watch as the hero escorts the maiden out of your castle. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. You join your army in eternal slumber. Ooh, she slain overlord, and she referred to the hero as the demon. Okay, reset the stage. So instead of that, we're gonna do that and that. So that she can stay for a while. Okay, so there was nothing more to that. Okay, so now we'll do this. That. Can you be antisocial and possessive at the same time? Yes. Alright, let's... Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No, he's already. It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. Yeah, I'm starting to think the ship won't happen either. Yeah. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed overlord. Let's see. What if we do that? Okay, so this is a new one. Oof. You are awakened by one of your underlings. A hero wishes to speak with you. He inquires about a maiden who is rumored to be here, but you've never seen her. Humans don't visit here often, or ever, really. As the hero takes his leave, you wonder why. He totally trusted you there. Heroes traditionally kill demons. This guy seemed like he was bad at his job, in your opinion. Okay, thank you for coming. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, later. Whatever. You're still feeling sleepy, so you go right back to your nap. You hear voices in the hall. You aren't sure how long you slept. The sound of a shutting door forces you awake. Before you know it, everything is burning. Alright. Okay, so we go back there. So we'll do possessive, polite, diplomatic. We'll play as the maiden. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Captured Maidenhead. Alright, so what if we... did that? Rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You tweak to force it open. Your fists You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expect. You won't make it outside. You can't help to laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the Overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. Alright. So they're special ones, huh? Oh. Alright. Interesting. Alright. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out more of this. But if you guys can figure out some of the paths before I do, by all means, let me know. If you can figure out the shipped one, because there has to be one where they're shipped. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if it was still picking me up. But yeah. I am probably gonna go to bed. Have a great one. And,